my gosh! Holy cow! Oh wow! Oh, they're itching to go. They're itching to go.
Hey! Alright!
Holy cow! Holy cow! Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy cow!
Take one.
Wow!
Today, guys.
It goes. It goes fast.
Awesome. Yeah. My name is Laura. I'm a musher here, and so these are 16 Alaskan Huskies that we have up ahead of us. They're long distance racing dogs, so they're really used to running over 100 to 200 miles a day.
Wow.
And these two are in a pissing contest.
Yeah, they are. They will. Ready? All right.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh my goodness.
So the winter is really the prime racing season. In most long distance races, they run from about 200 to 1,200 miles, depending on the race. So in the winter, they're usually running on average 150 a day, sometimes 200 miles a day, depending on the race and on the team. And in the summer, so right now we're finishing up the strength training season. So the cart that we're on right now actually weighs about 800 pounds empty.
Wow.
So they're usually pulling at the most 3,000 pounds, which is almost 10 times the amount that they pull in the winter.
Wow.
Our winter sleds only weigh 55 pounds.
Oh, okay.
And with my team, usually we're only pulling about 325 in total, with my weight included. So they're getting a really good foundational workout in the summer. So that way they can really pick up speeds in the winter time, and they'll have that conditioning to really maintain their endurance. And the season, so obviously it's almost over for us. So once kind of in about 2 weeks rolls around, these guys will start doing 20 to 30 mile runs a day. And that will begin kind of the longer distance training. Which dog is in the front or guiding? Yeah, so we have 2 lead dogs in the front there. So RJ, who's on the left, he's only 2 years old, he's a pup. And then Jake, good dog. And then Bert, who is on the right, is 5. They are really working quite nicely today. As you can feel.
So fun.
Tricky. Tricky. It's really important for them that they stay really physically stimulated, but that they also have a lot of mental stimulation because they are very intelligent animals. And so it's really important that they get a lot of variety in their day and their diets. We feed them a lot of different kinds of raw meat and fish in the winter to keep them really interested in their food. Needless to say, they eat far better than probably we do.
Yeah.
And I have a mix of males and females in my kennel. I have 17 females and 10 males overall. But on the team today, I have 8 and 8, so I got half and half running for me. And you could have all female, you could have all male. It just really depends on the dogs that you have in your kennel, and which dogs are really creating the best pairs. A lot of how we actually make up the team. In general, we want fast and smart towards the front, and our strongest dogs in the back. The strongest are not usually the smartest, and so they kind of need the rest of the team ahead of them in order to be able to focus. But as you can see, Foxy, who's back here on the left, and Joey next to him on the right, they are both pretty much 2 of my biggest dogs, and they're very, very powerful. And right now, because it is the summer, they've all shed out their double fur coat for the most part, and so they're really down to bare bones, and they're pretty much pure muscle. I think my heaviest dog has 1% body fat at the moment. That's Ajax, and he's 10 years old, so he can have some. Ready? All right. No, it's very rare that we spay or neuter. Most of the dogs are intact, mostly because we're going to be breeding within our own kennel, and so we like to keep them the way they are. And in general, there's no real need for us to do so either, because They all have their own houses and their own plots of land around them. And actually, a lot of these dogs are pretty good, and they're really good at not accidentally breeding.
Really?
But we also keep a very keen eye on it as well.
Yeah.
And most mushers, you know, they're very selective about which dogs they're going to breed because the only reason they're doing so is to add more dogs into their kennel. Since it's the summer, we like to give them a momentary cool down. Believe it or not, this is still warm for them. This is actually like their real summer. Before it was like a desert. They really like it. Their ideal temperature is usually about 0 to -20. -15 is really their kind of sweet spot where they'll be outside and just they're so happy in the snow and in the cold. So we like to give them just a breather. But while we're here, if you guys would like, I'd be more than happy to take some photos for you. If you have a camera or a phone.
Yeah, if you take a picture of
Awesome.
them.
What do you guys do with all, like you got 260 pups? What do you do with them all?
So we have 260 dogs up here, and they belong to all different people. So they belong to about 9 people in total. So in my kennel, I have 27 dogs. Ryan, who's one of the mushers here, has 130 dogs. John has 80 dogs. So they all go back with us when we go home, and we all train them, and we all race all the dogs, basically.
They just, with 260, you put them every year, you get 260? Or?
Yep, absolutely.
That's a lot of dogs over time.
They're not new dogs. Like, a lot of these dogs are here every year because the same mushers usually come back. And so, you know, most mushers, they're racing multiple teams. They'll have handlers who work for them who are racing teams for them, that work for them, so all of their dogs are running.
You can't race them all.